In a world where heroes and villains clash, one city stands as a beacon of hope and transformation. Welcome to Harmonyville, where the line between good and evil blurs, and unexpected alliances form in the most surprising ways. Our story begins with Captain Harmony, a wise and compassionate superhero known for his ability to resolve conflicts through understanding and teamwork. With a gentle smile and a calming presence, he patrols the streets. Always ready to lend a helping hand or offer a kind word to those in need. But not all is peaceful in Harmonyville. Enter Shadow Mist, a misunderstood villain whose dark powers create chaos wherever she goes. Her heart, once filled with anger and resentment, has led her down a path of destruction. Little does she know that her journey is about to take an unexpected turn. As Shadow Mist unleashes her latest scheme, engulfing the city in a thick, disorienting fog, Captain Harmony steps forward to confront her. But instead of engaging in battle, he does something unexpected. He listens. With patience and empathy, he seeks to understand the pain that drives Shadow Mist's actions. Meanwhile, a young superhero named Lightning Strike zips through the city, his super speed allowing him to cover vast distances in the blink of an eye. Eager to prove himself, he rushes headlong into every situation, often causing more problems than he solves. Little does he know that his greatest lesson lies not in speed, but in slowing down. As the fog thickens, Lightning Strike finds himself face to face with Dr. Prism, a brilliant but troubled villain known for trapping people in complex mirror mazes. The young hero's speed is useless in the confusing labyrinth of reflections, forcing him to confront his own impatience and impulsiveness. Back in the heart of the city, Captain Harmony continues his conversation with Shadow Mist. As he peels back the layers of her anger, he discovers a lonely soul yearning for connection. With gentle words and understanding, he begins to break through her defenses, showing her that she's not alone in her struggles. Lightning Strike, meanwhile, learns a valuable lesson as he navigates Dr. Prism's maze. He realizes that sometimes the key to success lies not in rushing forward, but in taking a moment to observe and reflect. As he slows down, he begins to see patterns in the mirrors, finding his way through the labyrinth with newfound patience and clarity. As dawn breaks over Harmonyville, the fog begins to lift, revealing a city transformed. Shadow Mist, touched by Captain Harmony's kindness, begins to question her role as a villain. She sees the pain her actions have caused and takes her first tentative steps towards redemption. Dr. Prism, impressed by Lightning Strike's growth and perseverance, finds himself reconsidering his own path. The young hero's ability to overcome the maze not through force, but through patience and understanding, strikes a chord within the villain's heart. Captain Harmony, seeing the potential for change in both Shadow Mist and Dr. Prism, proposes a bold idea: a team dedicated to helping former villains find their place in society. With Lightning Strike's enthusiasm and newfound wisdom, they begin to build bridges between heroes and reformed villains, creating a support network that nurtures growth and understanding. As word spreads of this unique initiative, other heroes and villains take notice. Some are skeptical, others curious, but all are intrigued by the possibility of a world where enemies can become allies. The streets of Harmonyville buzz with excitement and hope as former foes begin to work together, using their unique abilities to solve problems and help the community. Shadow Mist, once feared for her dark powers, now uses her abilities to create soothing mists that help calm anxiety and promote relaxation in hospitals and care homes. Dr. Prism's mirror mazes are repurposed as therapeutic tools, helping people confront and overcome their inner demons in a safe, controlled environment. Lightning Strike, having learned the value of patience, becomes a mentor to other young heroes, teaching them that true strength lies not just in their powers, but in their ability to understand and connect with others. His speed, once a source of recklessness, now allows him to be wherever he's needed most, offering support and guidance to heroes and reformed villains alike. As months pass, Harmonyville becomes a shining example of what can be achieved through empathy, understanding, and second chances. The city's crime rate plummets as former villains find purpose and acceptance in their new roles. The citizens, once living in fear, now walk the streets with confidence, knowing that their safety is protected by an unlikely alliance of heroes and reformed villains working together. Captain Harmony, watching over the city he loves, feels a sense of pride and hope. He knows that the path to true harmony is never easy, but with patience, understanding, and a willingness to see the good in others, even the deepest conflicts can be resolved. As night falls on Harmonyville, a new call for help echoes through the streets. Without hesitation, Captain Harmony, Shadow Mist, Lightning Strike, and Dr. Prism spring into action, ready to face whatever challenge awaits them, not as individuals, but as a team united by the power of friendship and understanding. Their story serves as a reminder to us all that within every villain lies the potential for heroism, and that true strength comes not from defeating our enemies, but from transforming them into allies. In a world often divided by misunderstanding and fear, Harmonyville stands as a beacon of hope, showing us that with empathy and compassion, we can build a brighter future for all. As we look to the horizon, we see the dawn of a new era in Harmonyville, one where the lines between hero and villain blur, and where the power of understanding and teamwork paves the way for a more harmonious world. And so our story doesn't end here, but rather begins anew, with each day bringing fresh opportunities for growth, redemption, and the forging of unexpected friendships. In the end, it's not the superpowers that make these characters truly heroic, but their ability to see beyond labels and reach out to one another with open hearts and minds. As we leave Harmonyville, we carry with us the lesson that within each of us lies the power to be a hero, not through strength or speed, but through kindness, understanding, and the courage to see the best in others, even when they can't see it in themselves.